Last night's Garrett Wilson catch, while it was amazing, was a little controversial. I don't think it was personally a catch, and I don't think a lot of fans thought it was. So we're here to ask, why did the NFL count that as a catch?
We were watching it live out in St. Pete, and there's about 20 big screens, and from every single one of them, what I noticed was his knee was about right here, and then it got to here, and it's out. It rolled out. That is a continuation of out. If it would have just boom, that's in
Yes.
to me, but I think it was out. So there's a hoax between someone, whether it's in with Roger Goodell, the Jets, I don't know, but someone is screwing up this. And I mean, granted, we did have Aaron Rodgers for 3 touchdowns last night
That was good for fantasy.
for fantasy purposes, but we hate the Jets, so we can't continue to let them, have these type of calls go their way.
The NFL can't allow this. I mean, overall, when I was watching that, it was a freaking awesome catch. I loved it.
It was right up there with OBJ's.
Yeah, it was Air Jordan-esque to me. And I'm just sitting there like, when it happened, I was like, that's a great catch, but it's not a touchdown. So I, in my opinion, thought, Tony, that it was a very slow game. And I honestly thought that the NFL was just sitting there like, just let it go. Because
I think it's been a slow season. They're point hungry. It's scoring's down.
yeah, there's no
Offensive-
action.
Yeah,
It's
like,
all defense.
people can't run the ball anymore at this point, and it's like they just have to run the air raid, and most people can't at this point because everybody's they can't get out of their routes. They don't know the playbooks anymore. It's just everything that I've seen this year has been let a lot of calls go, and I don't think I've seen one offensive pass interference, which is funny because I've seen a lot of push off. So
One thing we'd like to ask is we'd like you guys to let us know, did you think it was a catch? Because I know you guys are the most important to know what you think. So just let us know down below. Let us know yes or no if you thought it was a catch. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And then, Tony, after that, overall, how do you think that this is going to change the rest of the season for the NFL?
I mean, it's funny because nowadays, do you look back at the Isaiah Likely? Why didn't they call that a catch? It's because they, that was the beginning of the season. Scoring wasn't a problem yet, but now you're looking at it as
Things are going to be ticky-tacky.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of questionable calls, and I wonder what play in the playoff is going to screw them over or screw a team over into thinking one way or the other.
Exactly.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to have to change the whole entire way we look at a touchdown. I mean, we have years ago when, if you remember correctly, how it was like a touchdown, you would sit there and say, if somebody didn't make full possession, that wasn't a touchdown. Now we've gone a little bit more. We've allowed that to become a catch. And this might have to beg the question that, are we looking at the NFL has turned into college rules with a 1 foot in, apparently?
I think they should go to that personally. I think, that would really help the game with the scoring problem. So that's something they could look at. I didn't even think about that. That's cool. After that catch, is this something that, Garrett Wilson got away with, and now he's going to drop Adidas and become the spokesman for Air Jordan?
That's a good question because now they have the silhouette, they have that brand for him. So you gotta
It's New York, man.
Yeah, no, you gotta sit there and say he might have a new deal on the way. He might have to check out his contract, make sure there's no extension, and say it's time to go Air Jordan or Air nothing. You know.
And then I think the Jets are going to try to make a playoff push, but in the end, they're going to come up short.
Yeah.
They're just not an all-around team. They don't really play for each other, so it's just going to be another fallen season for the Jets.
But other than that, just let us know again what you think about this catch, and if you thought it was a catch, how do you think the NFL is looking at this? And just let us know below what your opinions on that game was overall.
See you guys later.